Howdy, folks, and welcome back. Hope you're all blessed and doing okay. Well, for today's video, I present to you Railroad Photo Album Steam Locomotives number 2. This one is on the 280 Consolidation type. The Consolidation was a very successful locomotive. It was the younger brother of the 484, the 284, the 482, the 480, and the older of the 080 brother. I should say sister. Steam locomotives are females. Now, a lot of people say, when I've seen one train, I've seen them all, and they all look the same. Well, this book says otherwise. A variety of railroads bought these, including some of my favorites, and they all have their own designation. So let's take a look and see which railroads had consolidations. Now, I don't know if this is every single railroad in America that had a consolidation. This is most of the big class ones that were around back then. And it doesn't really show anything from around the world. But still, it's pretty interesting. There's your information about the prototype. Or the engine itself, I should say. This is not a model. And then we get into the railways themselves. So this one is the Lehigh Valley's consolidation type. Pretty cool looking. Looks kind of western and eastern at the same time. This is the... What is that? I might have to be in frame for a sec. Pittsburgh, Shumont, and Northern Railroad. Huh, never heard of them. If y'all know anything about it, tell me in the comments. Not every single one's going to have its own designation, but some do. This one is the Louisville Railway and Navigation Company. There's a recognizable name, the Southern Pacific. Pretty simple looking design. Not bad, actually. This is the Lancaster and Chester Railway. Oh, some of these have class names. The SP called theirs C28s. So I never really give them classification names. I don't know why. It kind of gives the engine character when you get like a certain name like the GS4s or the FEFs or the big boys. Okay, this one belongs to the Carwell and later Lebanon Railroad. Not familiar with them either. Pretty looking engine though. This is the Delaware and Hudson's version. They call theirs E36s. Well, actually, it's pretty cool. The Rock Island, or for those of you who like the phone name, the Chicago Rock Island and Pacific. And they call theirs 55Gs. It's got a Vanderbilt tender on there. Nice. This is the LS&I, Lake Superior, and Ishpeming, I think. If I meant to pronounce that, I apologize. Correct me in the comments. This is the Lehigh and Hudson River Railroad. Not familiar with them either. Still, not a bad looking engine. Okay, one of my favorite roads, the St. Louis Southwestern, or Cotton Belt if you prefer. They call theirs K1 classes. Cool. Southern Railway. Not a bad looking engine. This one's from the Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy, or Burlington route, or the Q. And they call theirs B4s. Not bad, actually. It's got a pretty nice design to it, actually. I like that one. Ah, there's a Camelback Consolidation. This one belongs to the Lehigh Valley. And they call theirs M35s. And guys, if my head's in frame, I apologize. Okay, here we have the Canadian National Railway version. They call theirs N3s. Not bad, actually. This one belongs to the Colorado and Southern, which was a subsidiary of the Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy. Doesn't have a class name to it, but actually looks pretty cool. I forget if it's in here or not, but another subsidiary of the CB&Q was the 4th in Denver, which ran right through Texas. Okay, here's a fan favorite, the Pennsylvania Railroad's version. And they call theirs H9s. Familiar with that class? I think Limited Imports made a couple of those, or they made the H10. One of the two. Oh. Okay, here's a Cincinnati, New Orleans, and Texas Pacific Railway. This was the Southern? Huh. Okay, I didn't think the Southern had a presence in Texas. The SP did, and they actually had a subsidiary called the Texas and New Orleans, or TNNO. Huh. Very interesting. Not a bad looking engine either. This one is the Maryland Pennsylvania Railroad. Not familiar with them either. These books have names I've never heard of, so it's pretty interesting to learn something new. This one belongs to the New York, New Haven, and Harvard. A classic railroad back then. They called theirs F5s. I'm not sure if there's an F yet called an F5. There may have been. This one belongs to the Delaware, Susquehanna, and what's that word? Schuylkill? Or Schuylkill? Again, if you know, tell me in the comments, guys. And last but not least, we have another Camelback, and this one belongs to the Canadian Pacific Railroad. Cool. And there you have it. And there's our listings right there for the locomotive. So as you can see, quite a few railroads owned and operated this locomotive. Now, I'll be honest, I have no idea what the most mass-produced wheel arrangement was of a locomotive. I'm guessing the tow might go to the 484 class because the Rock Island had the most of the Northerns, 65 to be exact. If I am wrong, tell me in the comments. It could have been the American type. I haven't really looked into numbers or anything like that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, please be safe around trains. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And remember, the Lord loves all of us. Happy rails, guys. See y'all next time.